Welcome back to another video, guys. Today I want to talk about the fact that you only really need $10,000 to $15,000 to start the escape of the matrix. I'm sure you've seen all these videos online where everyone talks about you need $1 million to retire and do the 4% rule, and then you can pull 40 grand and all. There's a heap of different videos about all these different ways you can escape the matrix, but you don't need as much as what you think you do. There's really another way. Generally, I've seemed to find I come across two different types of people. There's people that are young that haven't fallen into the trap of debt yet, and then there's older people like myself that are full of mistakes, and some of those are full of debt. I'm warning you now, if you're the first type of these two, it is so much easier, guys, if you stay young and you don't get out of debt. I know you might think you need that flashy new car, or you need to go out and spend all the money to all the fancy restaurants and take all the girls out. And yeah, it's so much easier if you don't go and do these types of things. And if you're the other type like me that's made a few bad decisions, had a little bit of debt, or got a little bit of debt, obviously, you're going to want to research something that is called the debt snowball method. So essentially, this is where you break it down, smallest debt to largest debt, pay the smallest one off first, roll the extra money into the next debt, yada, yada, yada. I'm sure you guys have heard this. If not, probably look into someone like Dave Ramsey. But yeah, what you want to do is you want to clear all your bad debt, like car loans, credit cards, afterpay, payday loans, get rid of all of it. Another big thing in regards to getting out of this matrix is changing your mindset. Like, you don't need the flash new things. Like, I work with people that buy brand new clothes every single week. One guy, he's got to have the latest tracksuit pants that are Adidas, like the Mercedes Benz, and it's all debt. It's all just racked up. You don't need all these things to be happy in life. Like, the saying really is true that money doesn't buy happiness. I mean, obviously you need enough money to survive, but once you get past a certain point, it's important you realize your time is the most valuable thing there is in life. That is the truest statement I've ever heard. Like, money doesn't buy happiness, it helps up to a certain point, but once you got your basic living needs met, time is so much more important. So you need to shift away from this consumerist mindset that everybody seems to have, and even look into minimalism. I don't know if you need to go that far. That's your own decision, of course, but yeah, so from here, scratch, claw, kick, and scream, and save and put away every single dollar that you make. I'm going to get on the bandwagon here and be like, it's got to be 70-hour weeks for a bit. Side hustles, detail cars, mow lawns, pressure wash pavement and houses. No more takeout, no more sneaking off to the pub for a couple of beers after work. No more convenience, really. Like, my biggest thing for a long time was I used to like these Dare iced coffees and Monster Energies, and I think they're worth like $7 Australian at the moment, especially when you're punching down two of those every single day, or you're grabbing breakfast at the servo for like $15 a day. You'd be surprised how much it really does add up. All you really need is to do this for like 12 to 24 months, and most people will they'll smash out all that debt and get rid of it. And then from there, once you're putting the money away, once you've got no debt left, you're going to build that 10K for an emergency fund. And if you're the type of person you've gone through this and you've learnt to live below your means, realize that it's not important to be a consumerist anymore, stepped away from all that, 10K is probably going to be at least 3 to, if not 6 months worth of your overall expenses. So that covers the first 10 grand. Now, what about the other 5 grand to bring us to 15 to start escaping this matrix? And that's going to be investing. Now, you can split this between growth and dividend. It's really more of a personal thing. If you're younger, if you're like before your 40s, I want to say, I'd definitely be sticking to more growth. But if you're older, you want to be into dividend for the income side of things. I'm not going to go a whole lot into that in this video, but you could even split it between the two and go 50-50. And then eventually, once you stay away from all this luxury, you stay away from the extra purchases, the little bits and pieces like the coffee and all that. And like, it's not a forever thing. It's for 12 to 24 months. You just tuck away as much money as you can and you continue and you keep going, eventually you're going to get to a point where you've got enough money put away where dividends or stock withdrawals are going to fund your life. Now, am I talking about Lambo money? No, I'm not talking about Lambo money. But it is reasonable to get a stock portfolio to where it's paying you from 50 to 100 grand a year. This is really doable. Obviously, think long run, think 5 to 10 years. And the thing with that time is that it's going to pass either way, whether you do this or not. I don't know how old you are. Let's say you're 20, 30, or 40. This might be the difference of going from 30 to being 40 and being able to semi-retire. This could be the difference from going to 20 to 30 and not needing to work as much and bust your ass. Like, I'm sure we've all seen these people that are in their 60s. They've splurged all their money away and now it's beans and rice for their retirement and they don't get to enjoy their life. So if you've got anything out of this, guys, I'd ask that you hit the link down below to buy me a cup of coffee. Drop me a few dollars if you can. Like, subscribe, and comment. Tell me where you are on your debt journey or what you've learnt from investing so far, and give me your opinion on this video. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one.